What's up? Welcome back to Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of Jaleel's debut album, Real Raw. Jeleel, rising hip hop artist, signed to 10,000 projects. This is his debut after, I think, a pretty rapid rise the past few years. Notably, his song Dive In from 2021 has more recently exploded on TikTok, like many hit songs do these days, and is one of the classic examples of a song that got even bigger once it got a sped up tempo version of itself, which you now listen to officially on Spotify as well, of course. And he just released his full length debut. I'd say it's interestingly like a lot of songs, 17 songs, but still only 30 minutes. So it's a lot of really short songs, uh, which kind of fits what he's going for, right? Jeleel is a hip hop artist that is very much in that rage music mold that we think of with Playboy Carti and Yeet, other people like Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson. This is a really vast sound at this point that's super popular, one of the most popular subgenres in music. And Jeleel definitely fits that mold just because he is so high energy, one of the most energetic new artists I would say there is in hip hop right now. But he doesn't just stick to that lane. There's some more traditional hip hop on here, sometimes even like more hyper pop and dead stuff than necessarily hip hop. But the through line is that I think he uses autotune really well and just has incredibly high energy on the mic as a performer. And I think it really makes his music like refreshing. Like I haven't been the biggest fan of rage music stuff. It's definitely like a less is more thing to me personally. But for Jeleel, he just feels like kind of a breath of fresh air in this like scene in this subgenre. And I'm really interested in what's up for him next. I picked him to be an XXL freshman this year in 2023. I think that's a pretty safe bet. We'll see what happens in a month or two with that. But yeah, I love Dive In, and it is one of those songs where the sped up part is like even catchier. Like I gotta say, like I'm not the biggest fan of like sped up music and this like trend that's happening where like the artists almost feel like they have to officially release a sped up version of a song because it's what's on TikTok just so they can get those streams and get paid and stuff. It's not really their vision. Although it's not like any different than how DJ mixes used to work back in the day. Now it's just officially part of what the artist is co-signing. I do think it's pretty good though. Both versions of the song I think are awesome, but just a really high tempo, energetic song. Like I said, like Jeleel, there's just an aggression to him that's so fucking fun. Um, God Sent track 2, really cool use of guitar that you don't hear all that often in this kind of music. Shots goes incredibly hard, especially the Denzel Curry feature. Denzel fits this kind of sound like a glove. We know how energetic and hard Denzel can be. Uh, Furthermore, let's see, just like I said, a lot of tracks. They're pretty short, but yeah. Where is it? Jeleel, yeah, towards the end. That's it. Very much a Cardi flow, but I like how it's just funny hearing Jeleel refer to himself in the third person, but definitely a Cardi flow for sure. Cardi hip hop flow, which I know are pretty rare these days. Ride the Wave, one of his other bigger hits. It's been out for a while. Has a nice guitar line, but also a different delivery from Jeleel, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, I love the aggression. I like when he pitches himself down on songs. There's a bit of an up and downness to him. It doesn't feel nearly as samey as I would have expected for this kind of music. Uh, it doesn't feel nearly as samey as this kind of music. And yeah, I think I'd imagine there's going to be some more hits on this. Notably, his song "Gnarly" featuring Armani White, which I think is a really fun song. That was a single from earlier this year. It didn't make the project. I was a bit surprised by that, given how hot Armani is these days as well. But no matter, Jeleel, definitely someone to pay attention to. Rising hip hop talent, rising, I would say, face of rage music as well. So check him out. Let me know what you thought of the album. And for more hip hop reviews, subscribe. And I'll see you next time.